And a very good evening and welcome along to the final group game of match day 5 here in Group D. That sound from the crowd can only mean one thing: the home side are in action here. It's Karbi Anglong Morning Star FC chasing second spot here. So look to qualify out of Group D, and they're up against Bhuna FC. Wonderful occasion here. The sound of the stadium, the support is very much there to be seen. Karbi Anglong, Morning Star FC now looking to chase that second spot, with Bhuna FC picking up just a solitary point in the 3 games played, as they're playing for pride and professional respect here as they get towards kickoff. Kinkra FC will be having a close eye in this match. They're on 7 points with all the 4 games played. They'll need Karbi Anglong Morning Star FC to lose this game if they are to qualify. As for the home side, a draw will all but guarantee their qualifications. Their superior goal difference making the difference, and a win will all but guarantee but into second spot. We're here at the Casa Stadium in Deepu, brought to you by Prithvi Sports and Event Management. Huge shout out to the trio behind this event: Prithvi Sports and Event Management, Rishiraj, Rashal and Bhaskar, for the incredible work in organizing this event. And a special shout out to the Karbi Anglong Sports Association for the maintenance of this pitch and the ground. It's been used for all the games in the group stages, as the 2 captains line up with the 4th officials here. One with the captain's armband for Bhuna Football Club. And for the home side, it has been Cornelius throughout the tournament, and no surprises that he keeps the captain's armband. With the referee, Rajkumar Singh, and his assistants Nani Saha and Manoj Kumar Sahu. Vivek Chetri, the 4th official today. It's the refereeing quartet. It's all but ready here. Here's the starting 11 for Bhuna FC. Bitto, the goalkeeper. The back 4 of Kushwant, Prasenjit, Maz and Rakesh. Shashi, Tutong and Kipjan will make the midfield 3, with Hitesh and Abhimanyu looking to support centre forward and skipper Mohan. The home side, Ayush in goal. The back 4 has been solid throughout, with Komalson, Mang, Rakesh and Ragi. Midfield 3 of Cornelius, Arun and Gurung getting a spot in the midfield. And the front 3 has been consistent, with Robinson and Kongse providing the width for the centre forward Pessier. They have been amongst the goals throughout this tournament. Robinson with 4 goals in Group D, and Pessier right behind his heels with 3. So they've been very free scoring going forward and been very stingy at the back here. And for Bhuna FC, it is a big test to play against a crowd like this, against a side who's been one of the best in the groups. They'll be looking to chase that second spot. And we're off and running. Kinkra FC will have a close eye on this, as Karbi Anglong Morning Star FC in their blue kit kick things off from right to left. As Cornelius immediately pressed, they played a really tight and fearsome encounter against Klasa FC in their previous game. Kenyu Library and Sports Association, with the 10 points from their 4th games, have really established as group leaders. Or they've taken a bit of a chance there, the Bhuna defenders get away with it. And again, the high press implemented here from the home side. Here's Cornelius, a lovely left-footed pass. He's held a beautiful touch. It's Robinson. It's just wide. Brilliant movement there from Robinson on the left-hand side, peeling away from his marker. The first touch was good. It was right in his path. Just pulls that away from the post. It's an early warning side here for Bhuna FC. Oh, it was a brilliant save. The corner taken quickly. The cross into the box. It's well defended. This is a fast start, not surprising from the home side. It's a shot from distance and it's calmly collected there from Bhutto. Here's Kushwant, and Bhuna FC will just need to settle things down. It's been a really brisk start. It's exactly what Morningstar coach would have wanted from his side. Just come out of the blocks firing here. Try and get a goal or two and try and settle things down. This qualification still hangs in the balance. That is a lovely chip ball, perfectly weighted down the right-hand side. Sides against cutting it back. Now the cross comes into the box. They clear off the front post and the keeper does just enough. It's been a busy couple of minutes here for Bhutto. Good ball and crucial leg in. Had to make sure he got enough on it but didn't direct it towards goal. It forward. Lovely take on the chest there from Komelson. That is sensational play from the left back. Look at him motoring forward and he just decides to let that go. Going helping out in midfield. Cornelius looking for the 1-2. That's a brilliant pass, but the offside flag coming to the rescue. Bhuna FC now home side really flexing their muscles on all sides of the pitch. Going into the side, trying to get involved in those pockets of space. It's going to be a defensive effort that's going to be required from Bhuna FC, from all their players, not just the defenders, even the midfielders and the press from the front. And the press there from Robinson. He's almost pinched that out and he can't take that much time on the ball. Will be punished at this level and they have to release quicker, and that's exactly what they've done. And it's a harsh awakening knowing that Robinson is so nippy off the ball. He likes to buzz around, make sure that the defenders have no time on the ball. He's been busy in the early few minutes here, Robinson. Top scorer for Karbi Anglong Morningstar FC in this Group D. Ball into the box, into an interesting channel. He's heavily outmanned there. Comfortably deal with it. That is a brilliant touch there from Komelson. He has shown some nifty touches. Moving forward, he's picked the right pass, but the pace on it was a little too much. Going with a slight challenge. Referee raised play on. It's an interesting ball into the box. It's headed away quite calmly in the end. And a strange decision to let that go really quickly there from Arun. A lovely turn, but Arun recovers very well. Number 10 helping out in defensive capacity after losing the ball. Just under 5 minutes played. As expected, the home side dictating the early tempo. Lovely pass, looking to wrap that in. It's good feet shown in the midfield there from Kipjan. Nice seeking his option. That is a very good pass towards the right hand side. He's by himself, and Komelson, who's been all action so far. The comfortable take. And just his pace and his tenacity is such a useful weapon. That's a good pass, but he's on the same wavelength as his left winger. Bhuna FC doing a lot of chasing early on. And Manu playing at that left back spot with Kushwant. Intercepted in midfield. Home side on the burst, on the charge. It's a strong challenge there. He's won nothing but ball as the referee was right in front of that action. Strong challenge there, and Arun really had to eat the contact. He's feeling the effects, but okay to continue. Oh, it's a lovely reverse pass. That is a brilliant pass. Goes for the finish. That is a brilliant last-ditch effort. He had to fling himself at it. He's hurt himself in the process. That was sensational football there. The reverse pass, so clever. Then the through pass towards the right-hand side. Kushwant had to throw himself at it to make sure that cutback wasn't a free shot at goal. Into the corner, taken sharply. They managed to pick up the second ball. Good closing down, immediately hounding to win possession. And Bhuna FC doing the same there, just converging towards the ball. It just boots that out. Hung in there in the early 7 or so minutes. Know that the more home side like to get to a brisk start here with so much on the line. And FC would always provide a threat on the counter attack. That is a good ball. Keeper is quickly off his line and he collects that quite comfortably in the end. Oh, and making that lonesome run as a centre forward. Here's Cornelius. Gurung playing a 1-2 with the skipper. Goes for that big switch there, but far too much on it. Gurung deciding not to, Robinson rather, not deciding to chase and will be out for a goal kick. Dushwant with a lovely switch out to the left hand side. Bhuna FC can look to just keep possession here. Instead, they go for the long ball. Try to pick up the second ball here. They try to have the possession. That is a lovely bit of skill there between the teammates. Lovely one-touch passing. Crisp movement of the ball. They need more of that. And those dangerous areas to try and move around. Morning Star's defense been quite comfortable in the early goings. Here's Mang, who's formed a very formidable partnership with Rakesh, who's on the ball here. Big switch of play, the curved run is good. The keeper should be favoured and it's a comfortable gather. Good starting position there from Bitto. It's been all action so far. And 10 minutes to go, he's already been called up on a couple of occasions. Big save of Robinson. That's been his highlights so far. Robinson, who's been one of the standout players for home side in this tournament at left back. You don't really get credit you deserve, but he has been all action, always available, playing. Just his commitment to the cause, his quality in both boxes. It's a big giveaway here. It's a heavy touch and he just takes that away. I don't think that's a foul because he had no control of the ball. There's a heavy touch from Pessia and I think that's exactly what the referee is relaying to him. Had control of the ball. He wanted to take that away from the defender. In doing so, he was never really in control of bring it back. Robinson taking the outside route. Strong play this and needs 3 players to deal with Robinson. Such is the threat. Bhuna FC on the rare charge forward. Good combination play in midfield. Just to thread that pass and no surprise, Komilson brings the ball back as Cornelius has the opportunity here as the regista to pick his pass. It's a forward pass, not his intended target, but it's a forward completed pass and he just bursts forward in the midfield. It's a big chance to make it 1-0. He squares it up. That is unselfish play to make it 1-0. Magnificent team goal that. It all started from the midfield pass from Cornelius and from there took 2 passes to cut open the defense and he couldn't miss. It was an empty goal as Karbi Anglong Morning Star FC opened the scoring with just over 10 minutes on the clock. Lovely touch forward from Kongse. Look at this for an unselfish pass as he squares it up to Pessia, who makes no mistake. That is brilliant, that from Gurung. Kept his head up. He knew that it was a 50-50 chance if he pulled the trigger. Instead, he made sure he laid it off to Pessia, who could not miss. As Pessia gets his 4th goal of Group D here, he's joint top with Robinson for goals scored for the home side. What a tournament he's had here, and special mention to Gurung there, making that run from midfield. And then the awareness to square that up. Brilliant. Here's Robinson. They've got the bit between the feet. It's Robinson! And it's straight at the keeper. A big opportunity there. He had an option to square the pass. Instead went for goal himself, and he'll be disappointed that he couldn't really work the keeper. He had a couple of options, even more. And Bhuna FC have to be careful here. The home side with the early goal, with the initiative, looking really dangerous here. It goes for a shot from distance. Keeper had to make sure that it was well away. Here's Robinson, lovely footwork there, just escapes a couple of challenges, even takes a shove on the back. He does well to keep the ball. What a through pass that is, but it can't reach Kongse there, who made the run. Again, the telepathy there in between the midfielders and the forwards, on point so far. This is the first ball, Kongse with the Robertson rather with the chest down. It's been some excellent teamwork here from the boys in blue. Just the way they just increased the pace, and this was the goal where it was just squared up so beautifully. Acknowledgement there from Pessier, knowing that he owes a lot to Gurung, who's played such an unselfish part. Now on the right hand side, Komelson will just watch that go out for a throw in. Bhuna FC have competed well. They'll know that the early goings has gone firmly in the favour of the home side, who, as it stands, will qualify out of Group D as second place finishers. Good commanding header forward, but Kongse reads the second ball, gets his body between the player there to keep possession. Well done. Cornelius' position in midfield just allows the likes of Gurung to make the forward run into the box. Cutback is there, and you can see Gurung making that late run into the box. That's something that Bhuna FC midfielders will need to keep a track of. It's not just the forward players, but those runs from midfield will be very, very crucial. Interesting switch of pass, finds its target. Again in midfield, he's crowded out. Good work there from Arun. Sensational work there from Gurung. Brilliant pass as well. Find a skipper who's been crowded out, and Bhuna FC showing fight and bite in midfield. Looking to thread the pass, and Mang will easily sweep it and play the pass forward. Again, the strength in numbers. Hummelson, he's got an opportunity to let Robinson through here. He's been closely marked. Good defending there to stop his progress. Here's Komelson. Cross comes into the box, takes the first touch, and the keeper favourite. And whether or not he decided to go for goal himself from that angle, couldn't get the ball under control. Good pass there from Komelson, picked his head up to find Gurung, who made that late run from the deep distances from midfield as well, showing tremendous physical capacity in the early 15 minutes. Again, he's by himself. There's 5-on-1 in that situation. There's no white shirt anywhere near Mohan. They can play out the back very comfortably here. Just over 15 minutes on the clock. It's been going all according to plan here for Karbi Anglong Morningstar FC. Currently in second position, doing goal difference no harm as well, as he looks to thread the pass. Right idea, but execution just lacking there from the number 10. Vito's had a busy opening start, to make a few saves and a bit helpless for the goal. He tried to close down the angle. There's Kushwan, goes to tried that switch on a couple of occasions. This time it's very well read there by Kongse. Knows that as soon as Kushwan gets the ball, he knows he wants to open up and spread the pitch as wide as possible. Pass into midfield, but it's easily intercepted. Tries to find Komilson. He's under pressure, but he's got plenty of options to go back as he goes to Mang. And they're so calm in possession, under pressure. They do have a numbers advantage. You can see Gurung and Cornelius in close proximity as they look to build out from the back, with the two centre halves in similar position and distance makes it easy to have that box build up. Here's Arun, and an extra body in midfield, dropping deep. To scoop that pass to Robinson, who picked up a very interesting position at the half space. Not always looking to hold the width and give different kind of problems for the defenders to solve. Among a very aggressive approach in defending, created a bit of problem there. Mohan must have just picked up a knock. It was a collision as both players went for the ball. Mang coming out stronger in that challenge. Here's Cornelius. Plays it forward, allowed to turn, good burst of pace. Kongse just can stop and start using that acceleration. Play is immaculate, well taken down on the chest there from Komilson. So impressive every time you see him on the ball. Here's Cornelius, picks his head up, a little too much on it. Seen he's just overhit a couple of those passes. He looks for the killer pass every time though. From that deep distance as well, under no kind of pressure. Looks to win that lone battle once again. They've dealt with Mohan quite easily here, the defenders. Rakesh just prods it forward. Mang takes his time. Once again, his decision making with his passing has been spot on. Tomlinson with a right-footed ball. Good take there from Arun, but he couldn't bring that under control. That is immaculate touch there from Cornelius. Brings it down with such nonchalance. Combination play in midfield is good. Now looking for options forward. Good defending, just steps in front, make sure that got there before the attacker could just bring that under control. But they pick up the loose ball. Lovely pass here. Here's Arun with the left foot on the left-hand side. Finds Robinson. One-on-one against the defender. Goes around the outside. Puts the ball into an interesting area. Well defended. And on the follow-up, Cornelius fakes on the left foot. Here's Arun checking in. Still waiting. He's got options. Takes the long route around. Now the cross comes into the box. Got a bit of space to maneuver here, Robinson. It's Robinson. Still closed on. Cornelius! My goodness me. What an effort. He took the leather off the ball there. The skipper almost finding the top corner. The keeper with no chance. It was so patient. The layoff was good. He caught that so sweet. But it was always rising. Wow, he hit that so clean. Another warning sign there for Bhuna FC. Being a goal down, a shot like that on target would have made a very different story here. But hanging in here, Manu with the throw in and a good take. Oh, he's been pressed there brilliantly. It's a quick release on the right foot, waiting for support. Good defending. Again, got the numbers behind, and it's a strange giveaway. That pass straight to Robinson. Can pick his head up. Again, looking for the through pass. The run was made there by Gurung. Lovely take there from Rakesh. Centre half so comfortable on the ball. Him just striding out. No problem. Added like an extra body in midfield. They really are suffocating Bhuna FC. Good ball into the box. And to make it 2-0, and so unlucky. It has clipped the crossbar. What an improvised finish that was from Robinson. I think he took that on the knee, on the side of the boot. Look at this for a pick out. What a pass. And look at that. It is so unlucky. He timed his run to perfection. And he's so clever to just direct that, just to help that towards the far corner. And Karbi, Anglong, Morning Star FC have done more than enough. Been more than a goal up. But as it stands, Bhuna FC have held firm. A bit of luck, a bit of judgment, a bit of good defending. It's kept it at 1-0, but home side have been spot on halfway through this first half. What a pass that was to pick out Robinson, though. Just the vision, the execution, the flight on it, even the weight, brilliant. Everything about it. Lovely take. And takes the long road out, but finds the correct pass. And not deciding to play it first time. Here's Cornelius, who came close himself with that effort. It's a good pass. Again, these are nearly moments for Morningstar FC here. Again, the right idea, the clip pass, the run from deep was timed well. I think from the front has been very impressive. Once again, crowded out Mohan with relative ease. Here's Arun, looking for the 1-2. Good defending there from Kushwan. Front foot defending. Been very, very impressive for Bhuna FC. Here's Komilson. Ball into the box. Not really dealt with. Kushwan will take charge of the situation and just boot that away. That's a good first touch, but Cornelius easily gathers. Here's Mung, finding Cornelius. We've seen some wonderful action over 5 days here of Group D. And the pass goes astray there. 5 sides have given it absolutely everything throughout this tournament. Bhuna FC, yes, they've struggled with points on board, but in terms of effort and application, they've done so many good things in this tournament. They can take that forward as they try and progress as a team. These are learning lessons when you come up against the qualities of the likes of Klasa FC and home side there. That's brilliant work to just dribble past a couple of players. Cornelius opening his strides and find the pass. Here's Kongse, who switched wings now. Looking to check in on his right foot. It's Cornelius. Interesting pass there towards the far post. It's a good defensive header. Again, another warning sign as we head towards the 25th minute of this first half. All the questions being asked by the home side so far. It's good defending. This action. Day 5 here at Casa Stadium in Deepu. Brought to you by the Prithvi Sports and Event Management. Huge shout out to Rishiraj, Prashal and Bhaskar for their incredible work in organizing this event. Looks like an early substitution here for Bhuna FC. Coach being proactive here. Number 15, Aishram has been introduced, and looks like an early change of shape, or whether it's just a personnel change. We'll find out as the game progresses. Change has been made, and it looks like a progressive and a proactive change from the Bhuna FC coach. Cross comes into the box. Towards the fast take, or the keeper just lets it spill. It's a corner out of absolutely nothing, and we've seen Hongse now switch wings for the second time on that left-hand side. Seen him operate on the right-hand side. Now switching to the left, which might allow the likes of Robinson to operate in a more central position. Ball into the box, it's fired in with real pace. What a save! And on the follow-up to make it 2-0, it's a real scramble and goal. And Bittu does just enough. Rakesh coming the closest. What a flick-on header that was. It was angling towards the far corner. And a very sharp save there. See, Gurung there was battling towards it, trying to get the final touch, but it's brave defending there. Fantastic goalkeeping this from Bittu. He's played a huge part in just keeping this at 1-0. That is a cracking pass as well, trying to get forward. Amundsen picks up the second pass. Good change of direction there. Referee has blown his whistle as he spotted something. The change has been made. Laishram has been introduced as the first half substitute. Let's see where he operates on the pitch here. For Morningstar FC, business as usual. keeping the ball moving. Still, that's excellent work off the ball. He knew that the pass was overhead. He might not find his teammate. That's when your forward players are so switched on. Here's Cornelius. Bit of a heavy touch there, recovering the ball in midfield. They got runners forward, decide to play a forward pass immediately, tries to take that on the chest. It's comfortably dealt with. Again, they've gone for the longer pass option every time. Bhuna FC, they've not yielded too much success. Here's Cornelius. They need to try and play those short passes, involve as many players in white as possible forward, rather than having Mohan so isolated up front by himself. The likes of Hitesh and Tutang and Kipchen to make those forward runs. 28 minutes on the clock, 1-0 for the home side with plenty of opportunities to make it 2. Now released down the right hand side. Agi making that run forward from right back. Real outlet, the two fullbacks for Karbi Anglong Morningstar FC. Fantastic engine, real quality going forward, as well as the defensive capabilities. Cross comes into the box, it's fired in, it's an excellent header out. They have to chase back there. Can the long ball given here? Mang should carefully let this out. The keeper will take no chances with a good header away. Has to find Komalson as well with a magnificent take on the turn as well, and the give and go is beautifully played. Bit of a heavy touch, he's invited the contact. And the Bhuna FC players come off the worst. Komalson with some assured play there with his great dribbling skills as well as close control on display. It might have been a heavy contact. Hope he's okay to continue. With just over 30 minutes played in this first half. It's gone all to plan here for the home side. And in pole position to finish second here in this Group D as they will progress to the next round. Been some high quality sides here in the I-League 3. For Group A, Diamond Harbour Football Club and Satirur. Two teams, Saturur and Lake City FC, had so identical. They went right to the wire, identical points. I think their goal difference was identical as well. Group B saw Talbir Football Academy, Garbar Heroes Football Club really battling it out. Group still open. Here's Robinson, who's picked up a spot on the right-hand side. Going to switch wings with Kongse. He's got a lot of joy down the left-hand side. A couple of big opportunities. Get on the score sheet. Here's Mohan again. Cut such an isolated figure. It's by himself. Rakesh deals with it with such ease. The distance between Mohan and his other forward player is so vast, and you can see 5 players in blue swarming him as soon as he gets the ball. And that's a very good win in midfield. Mohan looks to turn. Brilliant defending there from Mang. Superb work to just step in, win the ball cleanly. Group C saw Chamari FC winning all the 3 games they've played, taking the first spot. Hull Sports Club and GMSC to battle for that second spot. Again, all these groups have provided so much entertainment. Group D has been all about the goals, hasn't it? 35 goals scored in Group D has been one to watch. Interesting pass. It's very easily dealt with. So they make Kongse all scoring 4 goals for each side now on the left-hand side. Looking to pick his head up. And chop in on his right. Good ball into the box. He lets it go. It's clever work there from Arun. That is really well done. Lucky for the 1-2. Here's Cornelius. Doesn't get it back. Again, does really well to balance, and he wins the free kick. He protects the ball so well. See, but he was getting away from the danger area, and there was no real reason to make the challenge. It's good work there from Gurung. It's been all action in that midfield area. Free kick in a very dangerous situation. In terms of Group E, Abbas Union Football Club from Hyderabad and Downtown Heroes Football Club. 2 teams coming out sweetly in Group E. They will head to the next round. All signs point to Karbi Anglong Morning Star FC to join these teams into the next round of the I-League 3. Arun, the right footer, should be the favourite here. Cornelius always interested for a pop from distance. Tomlinson with the right footed, even a left footed option as well to make things interesting. It's Arun, doesn't beat the wall. Good defending there, but Cornelius will recover the loose ball. Lovely footwork to get away from the challenge. Here's Mang. Just over 10 minutes to go in the first half. It's been quite work here for Ayush and goal for Bhuna FC. The defenders have dealt with everything the Bhuna forwards have had to throw so far. Here's Bittu. He's taken a bit of a chance. Good work to play out the back there. Manu with the ball forward. Lovely take on the chest. This is a smooth move here, but they can't keep it in play as we head towards the final 10 minutes of the first half. 1-0 to Karbi Anglong Morning Star FC after Pessier had the easiest of tasks of tapping into an empty net after some magnificent team play, which led Gurung through on goal to unselfishly lay it off to Pessier to get his 4th goal of Group D. Give the side a 1-0 lead. It's a good ball into the box, but it's overhead there. Kongse making the late run, but he was never going to get there. This one allowed to stride out with the ball. Ball forward. It's a strong header there from Mang. Gurung doing well to protect the ball and plays it forward. Good interception. Eyes on the ball. Immediate forward pass. Now clipped into the channel. Mang should be favourite. He does that very calmly as well. Here's Rakesh. Here's it to Ragi. Just look to navigate this end of first half. We want to take the lead. Can they double it? They've shown that they're more than capable going forward. Switching tactics with Kongse now on the left-hand side, Robinson on the right. Just giving the Bhuna FC defenders something different to think about. Here's Cornelius, who's barely put a foot wrong in the heart of midfield. Plays with the ball forward for him to chase. He's been all over the pitch. I'll be so interested to see his heat map. Seen him in those central areas, even filling in those channels to chase balls. Maybe he's trying to stake a claim for a spot in the midfield along with Cornelius. That's a lovely pass. Robertson breaks the line. Now the cross comes into the box. It's hit with some pace. Robinson looks to recover. Lovely touch. Looks to put the ball into the box. At the fast take to make it 2-0. It's a big opportunity. And Pesce with the header at the fast stick. Had to get there on target to make it 2-0. Lovely cross there from Komal. And that cross from Robinson, brilliant. I think Pesce and Kongse both had opportunities. Just getting in each other's way there, but Pesce had a clean enough header. Again, another warning sign. This is much better and closer distance. All those white jerseys, but they lose it out with an easy giveaway. Brilliant work this from Arun Ort. Sensational dribbling, but he wins the ball cleanly. We'll have to track back. Interesting pass which Mang has cut with relative ease. Strong challenge, lets the ball on the left-hand side. It's broken the offside trap temporarily. I think the flag has been raised, or yes, it has. Just over 6 minutes plus added on time left to be played. Ball into the box. Heading into the final 5 minutes of the first half, the final game of Group D. Nearly 40 minutes on the clock as injury here for Bhuna FC to deal with. Might be a contact injury here. That is okay to continue. And we're okay to resume as we head to the final 5 minutes of the first half. And Bhuna FC stitch a few passes in the final third here and make things more interesting in terms of giving a few problems for the Morning Star defense. Again, deciding to go back to Rakesh. Now the ball towards the final third. Good header down. To win the challenge, he's under a lot of pressure, does well to keep possession. Yeah, he's trying to close him down as quickly as possible. Surrounded by the box, good defending. Passing is good. Again, look at the pressure off the ball. It's magnificent work. It's a clever reverse pass though. This is much better, this from Bhuna FC. Keeping it short, but the strength in numbers in midfield once again. As soon as they lose the ball, their off the ball work has been absolutely brilliant. Has been the hallmark of the performance. Brilliant work here from Pesce. Holds off the challenge and he'll get the free kick. Had to take on a couple of extra players there. The question is being asked because I don't think he had control of the ball, but just enough to draw the challenge. 2 or 3 minutes of normal time still to be played. Cornelius, edge of the box. Omilson also acting maybe as a decoy on a left-footed option, but all signs point to Cornelius. It's come close once. It's Cornelius! It's brilliant, but it's hit the crossbar. And on the follow-up, can't follow through. And at the chance there, he swiped wide. What a strike that is from Cornelius. He has come close on 2 occasions with 2 incredible strikes. Look at this for a free kick. It's up and down the wall, sailing into the top corner. So unlucky, and that's the second time the crossbar has come to the aid of Bhuna FC. Wow, what an effort that is. Looking to turn. That was absolutely brilliant. Some incredible strikes. And the Karbi Anglong Morning Star FC players seen so many opportunities. Pessier taking a chance. He might have to really fight back to win the ball. Really awesome battle that. He wins it brilliantly. Now by himself. He's got a bit of support in the box. He's got to wait. The cross comes in. And the very big opportunity there. He went to chip it. Now whether or not it was a misplaced cross, almost troubling the goalkeeper for the first time there. He had just watched it sail over the post. Into the final minute of the first half here. It has been all action. He'll thread the pass to Robinson, who's got back into his favoured left-hand side. Robinson doing magnificently well. Here's Robinson by himself. Bit of space, good defending, just does enough. Final touch coming off the player in white, and Bito can't keep that in play. Will be a corner. Action here coming from Casa Stadium here in Deepu. Brought to you by Prithvi Sports and Event Management. The trio of Vishiraj, Prashal and Bhaskar, crucial, so important for organizing this event, and we thank them for their continued support and efforts. Cross comes into the box. Good header out. That is very bravely done. He climbed all over that to have eyes on the ball and win nothing but ball. Brilliant work. Lovely touch. Ball comes into the box. Looks to turn. Agir look to keep the ball in play. Lovely work. He just has to take that around the defender. Last touch coming off. Player in white, and it's another opportunity here for Bhuna FC to defend this box just before the halftime whistle. They've done so well to hang in there, have the crossbar to thank on a couple of occasions. They decide to take it quickly. Strong challenge to break away, but Cornelius comes back for more. Clever reverse pass. And he's surrounded there, Rakesh. Chase is on here. Again, it's a one-man show. He's got support down the right-hand side. If he can pick his head up and look for the option, decides to go himself here, Mohan, and he hits that away, and that's out for a goal kick. A promising move there. Mohan has been really starved of any sort of service. Tried to take it himself. And that corner routine not really working there for Morning Star FC. Here's Guru. Into the final 30 seconds of the first half. Home side can be pleased with the way they've played. They've on a couple of occasions come so close to doubling their lead. Here's Guru. Scott Arun for support. Decides to drive with the ball himself. Kenny had an option to find Robinson a bit earlier. Decided to dribble instead. Can Bhuna FC find something in them to make An opportunity here, but on so many occasions, the two centre halves have dealt with Mohan's movement so comfortably as the referee blows the half-time whistle in the final game of Group D here of the I-League 3. It is Karbi Anglong Morning Star FC who have taken the half-time lead courtesy of a goal from Pessier after a brilliant team move culminated in the most simplest, comfortable tap-in for Pessier, who scored his fourth goal of Group D. Again, the home side enjoying their team, put on an excellent show here. They're 45 minutes away from sealing a spot as number 2 in Group D to advance to the next round. Bhuna FC have 45 minutes to represent their badge here, the Group D of I-League 3. Have a look at the stats here. It's complete domination for the home side in terms of possession, 62 to 38, 7 shots on target to none. 2 corners to none here for Bhuna FC as they look to improve these statistics in the second half. It's halftime here at the Casa Stadium here in Dipu, Assam. It's Bhuna FC nil, Karbi Anglong Morning Star FC 1. We're here at the Casa Stadium in Deepu, a real testament to the incredible work done by Karbi Anglong Sports Association. Huge special thanks to Dr. Tuliram Rongan, the Honorable President of the Association and the current Chief Executive Member of the Karbi Anglong Autonomous Council, for his unwavering support and leadership. A hugely influential figure, his vision has been instrumental in creating such a fantastic sporting infrastructure. We also want to acknowledge the contributions of Sri Ritesh Engi, Executive Member of the Water Resources and Tourism Department, and Dr. Pankaj Theron, General Secretary of the Karbi Anglong Sports Association. Again, their efforts cannot be forgotten, so invaluable in ensuring that the success of the tournament has gone on so smoothly. It has been fantastic action, game after game here in the I League 3. Under the guidance of Dr. Tuliram Ronghang, sports fraternity in Karbi Anglong is flourishing, truly is. Facilities here are really top of the line, and we encourage teams and clubs from across the nation to come and experience them firsthand. Fantastic opportunity for players and fans alike, as we've seen full stadiums for the home games, a real testament for the fans and the players having that connection. And we're all but set for the start of the second half. Substitutions being readied. Rajdan for Karbi Anglong Morningstar FC has be getting 45 minutes of action here in the final group game of Group D. Welcome back to the live coverage of this thrilling I-League 3 match here at the Casa Stadium in Dipu, a testament to the incredible work done by the Karbi Anglong Sports Association. Huge thanks, special thank you as well to Dr. Tuliram Ronghang, Honorable President of the Association and the current Chief Executive Member of the Karbi Anglong Autonomous Council. Thank him for his unwavering support and leadership. His vision has been instrumental in creating such a fantastic sporting infrastructure. Before we begin the action, we also want to acknowledge the contributions of Sri Ritesh Engi, Executive Member of the Water Resources and Tourism Department, and Dr. Pankaj Theron, General Secretary of the Karbi Anglong Sports Association. Their efforts have been so crucial, so invaluable in ensuring the success of this tournament. Substitutes made, and we're all but set for the start. The final 45 minutes of Group D action here. Kenkre FC will be seeing one eye on this game. They need Bhuna FC to somehow find it within themselves to score 2 goals here to overturn the lead here as it stands. Karbi Anglong Morningstar FC will join Kenyu Library and Sports Association as the two top of the table players in Group D here. Here the goal scorer in the first half for Karbi Anglong Morningstar FC, as they've had so many chances to add the second. A mixture of good defending, wonderful keeping, and the crossbar on a couple of occasions into the aid of Bhuna FC as they look to close out their tournament on a positive note. Played into midfield. It's a bit of a risky pass. He has a very good bit of control to get that around the press. Again, they're really starting on the front foot here, the home side, buoyed by the home support. And we talked about the connection between the fans and the players. Play the right way, the crowd will respond accordingly. Oh, it's calmly done there by Bito. Been called into action on multiple occasions in the first half. We're hoping that his second half is not as busy. Here's Tutang, away from pressure, does very well to hold off the challenge there from Arun. This is much better here from Bhuna FC. Short passes should help, but they decide to go long once again, as seen on so many occasions in that first half. Karbi Anglong Morningstar FC winning the first and the second ball. It's good work to the challenge. Here's Kipjen under a bit of pressure. Good tracking back as Rajdan trying to get into the middle of the action immediately down the left hand side. Now an option to put the ball into the box. Waits for support. Couple of step overs. Chops in on his right foot. Here's Shashi. Ball in on the right foot. It's a delicious ball and it's very close to finding Mohan, who's had very little support and service played to him in the first half. His first sniff really, and it's inches. Karbi Anglong Morningstar FC look to launch an attack straight forward. This is a brilliant ball, this from Shashi on his right foot. Any sort of contact, it looks to be just sailing towards the far corner. Home side looking a bit more confident here at the start of the second half. Again, they'll be looking at those second balls to be won at many intervals as possible. You saw the home side winning that on multiple occasions in the first half, which allowed them to attack with real regularity. There's the number 10. Look to try and be a bit more influential in the final third for his side. Good strength shown there by Rakesh. He just looks to let that ball go harmlessly out of play. Instead, it is a corner. Good work there by the substitute, trying to make an instant impact. He's won the corner for his side, and he can get the big boys from the back to try and attack this first real corner for Karbi Anglong Morning Star FC to defend. The ball in the box has to be spot on here. No surprises. They sent Shashi over, who put in a delicious cross a couple of minutes earlier. Ball into the box. It's disappointing. Doesn't beat the first man. They recover the second ball. Here's Kipchen from distance. Kipchen with the strike. It's well defended. Looks to pick that away, and Pessier can come away with the ball, and he's very fortunate to hear the referee's whistle there. The ball looked to have gone away from him. Free kick opportunity, and this one has the skipper written all over it. Want to get those shots off on target, and he's a long way out. Will take something very, very special to beat the goalkeeper from this angle and distance. It's Mohan, and it's straight at the keeper. First shot on target in anger there from Mohan. Trying to pull the trigger from a long way out, and look at this for the home side, just swarming forward. It's a good ball into the box, and that's a lovely take there from Bito, making sure that his handling was assured. That's a very smooth counter-attack from Morning Star FC from back to front, blink of an eye. Wang doing very well to step in front. Robinson with a clever pass to a skipper. Good press resistance shown there from Cornelius. 5 minutes of the second half as Morning Star FC now look to wrestle control back in this contest. Strong challenge there from Kipchen. Beautiful feet to evade the challenge of Arun, and it's a bit lackadaisical there. Just takes his eyes off the ball. He recovers the second ball. Kipchen having a lot more influence in the second half already. Neely is doing very well to just step in, add some authority in the tackle. Beautifully done there from Robinson. What about that for a weight of pass on the left hand side? He's got a couple of them in the box. Brilliant work on the outside, and looks to be hauled down there, and the referee has no hesitation in pointing to the spot. Beautiful football once again from the home side. The combination play was on point. He looked to take him on the outside, and that was a bit of an unnecessary challenge to really lean into him. Now let's look at how much contact was on the play here. Wonderful work here from Kongsai. Let's look at this. No intention to play the ball there from Kushwant. It was a decisive call there from the referee. He had no doubts in his mind. We saw Robinson slot in a penalty in the previous game, and he's given the penalty duties here to Pessier now. He has an opportunity to be the top scorer in Group D, and also an opportunity to get his brace here. It's Pessier against Bito. Big moment in this match. It's Pessier! It's 2-0! He makes no mistake from the spot, and Karbi Anglong Morning Star FC have 1 foot into the next round. No mistake from the spot. He was assured, looked confident, and he buries it from the spot. Keeper diving the right way, right in the corner as well. Let's have a look at this. Keeper diving the right way, just enough on it. Under 10 minutes played in the second half. And Karbi Anglong Morningstar FC have doubled their half-time advantage from the penalty spot. Kongse being hauled down. SC making no mistake and look to be in a very comfortable spot here. The keeper should be favourite. It's comfortable gather and a quick release. Lovely take, just like that. The home side on the attack here. Here's Cornelius. Lovely pass forward to Arun. He's got options. Touch forward. It's just away from Rajdan. Good defending to make sure that he got the final touch. Gets that away from the danger area. And Karbi Anglong Morningstar FC are now in such a commanding position. They start to take a bit more risk, play with a lot more flair as expected. Throw in here, and Kommelson come to the other side and hold this throw in. We've seen him throughout this tournament in these Group D phases that he's got a rocket of an arm and it's as good as a corner kick. Here's Kommelson with the throw towards the front post, goes for the flick on, gets it back on his right foot. It's a devilish ball into the box. The good defensive header. Danger still not cleared. Chops in on his left, beautifully done, keeps his balance, goes for the cutback, and at the fast stick, Pessier, he could have made it 3-0. He just balloons it over. That is a massive opportunity for the right back, Ragi. Found his way into the opposition box. He was just leaning back as he had the opportunity to add the third. It fell kindly towards him. Almost not expecting that. He was just leaning back. And it was always rising. Wonderful work there. Oh, there's a chance to make it 3-0. And just like that, Kongse steals in to make it 3-0 for Karbi Anglong Morningstar FC and all but seals their qualification into the next round. In the matter of 10 minutes here in the second half, the game has just slipped by. Bhuna FC here, what happened there? You're looking at the previous incident. The next thing you know, Kongse was through on goal. He made no mistake once. He found himself in that situation. What an assured finish that was. As Karbi Anglong Morningstar FC now have what looks like an unassailable lead there. Kushwan just caught on the ball and he beats the keeper from there. Wonderful work there from Kongse. He had to be alert to make sure that chased after a lost cause and he got his reward courtesy of a goal, and there's a double substitution with the game all but sealed up. It's Karbi Anglong Morningstar FC now just shuffling the pack. For Bhuna FC, they competed well. They were touch fortunate. Keep the score at 1-0 at halftime, but in the second half, home side have been devastating. The opportunities they've gotten in front of goal, they've dispatched in space of 10 minutes in the second half. Have a very commanding lead in this game. Brilliant run. Then spreads it forward, but he can't find the pass. A nearly moment for the home side. He's got options. He decides to take a couple of touches. Now looking to increase the tempo. Spoon forward on the left-hand side. There's a bit of space. Again looks to chop in on his right. Decides to stay on his right. Good defending. Just steps across. Make sure that his progress was immediately halted. Good defending there. Rakesh, who's had pretty much flawless game at centre half, along with the centre half partner Mang. Those two, along with the keeper, have just controlled the central area in terms of a defensive capacity. Brilliant 1-2 there. Back heel was well read by the defender, who had to be on his toes. playing all sorts of combination around the defense here. Keeper had to be careful there, Kushwant. Got caught on the ball once and there's caught again. There's a chance to make it 4! My word, that is a thunderbolt. No chance there for Bitto. He was beaten by pace. He took the net off with that strike. An absolute firecracker from the substitute. What a strike that is. Have a look at that. Just nails it with his right foot. He caught it so sweet there, Cleveland. And it's 4-0 to Karbi Anglong Morning Star FC. Look at that for a first touch. Just gets it away. Kept it alive. It was a good block, but look at that for a finish. It has arrowed in. No chance for the keeper. He has caught that so sweet on the left boot to make it 4-0. An immediate impact from the subs bench. And that will really please the home support. They came for goals, and that's what the team has provided. It's 4-0. Just 60 minutes on the clock. Here. He's come for more. Brilliant work. Again, we are in the Khasa Stadium in Deepur. Testament to the work done by the Karbi Anglong Sports Association and the home side, taking full advantage. Really are putting on a show here, and a huge special thanks to Dr. Tuliram Ronghang, Honorable President of the association and the current chief executive member of the Karbi Anglong Autonomous Council. Thank him for his unwavering support and leadership. His vision has been instrumental in creating such a fantastic sporting infrastructure and a team we can be really proud of in the form of Karbi Anglong Morning Star FC. Really represented the badge. It's a bit of a heavy challenge there. Referee has spotted that and had absolutely no problem. So I want to acknowledge the contribution of Sri Ritesh Engi, Executive Member of the Water Resources and Tourism Department, and Dr. Pankaj Theron, General Secretary of the Karbi Anglong Sports Association. Their efforts have been invaluable in ensuring the success of the tournament. Under the guidance of Dr. Tuliram Ronghang Sports Association, the fraternity in Karbi Anglong really is flourishing. The facilities here, top drawer, and you can see how the team is built around it. Sporting philosophy, the way they play for each other. Really encourage teams and clubs from across the nation to come and experience this firsthand. This is a fantastic opportunity for players and fans alike. To take the touch forward here, Cleveland looks to play the 1-2, almost getting it back. Lovely pass forward. Cornelius wins it back. Here's Robinson. Pass towards the right hand side. He'll look to keep that in. Just to keep that forward. Robinson doing well to keep that in play. Here's Cleveland, fresh off his thunderbolt effort. Kinkari FC have seen their hopes of qualifying in the top two diminish, with Karbi Anglong Morning Star FC putting in a thorough performance here. 4-0. Been amongst the goals throughout this tournament. They beat Jaipur Elite FC 4-0 as well. It's a brilliant pass forward. Looks to take a first touch. Is Ragi on his left foot. Looks to fire. It's well blocked. Again, the right back finding himself in dangerous areas in the box. He's had all the license and freedom to venture forward. Cleveland will take the corner, takes it short. Goes around the outside, clip ball into the box. That's a brilliant ball into the box. Tremendous challenge. And from distance, that's blocked from Comilson. Still racking up the pressure. Here's Cleveland with his left foot. That's a brilliant ball into the box to make it 5. It's Cleveland from the bench who's made the impact. I don't think anybody got a touch there, but the quality of the delivery was spot on. And the substitute off the bench has made a tremendous impact. 2 goals for him. And it's a double substitution for Karbi Anglong Morningstar FC as they shuffle the pack. Look at this, he shifts it on his left foot. He angles that towards the far corner. The keeper has come, doesn't get his fist to it. Whether or not it took a touch, it didn't look like it touched anybody there. I think the goal will be credited to Cleveland there. What an impact from the bench. This has been a top performance here from the home side. They have truly entertained the home crowd, and it is a 5-star performance from the home side. They'll finish the group. 4 points played. 4 games played rather. 9 points on the board with 3 victories. Their solitary defeat coming up against Kinu Library and Sports Association, who are on top of Group D here. Lovely pass there from Robinson on the left-hand side. The weight of pass is brilliant. There's a player on the deck just struggling with a bit of contact injury. Maybe it is cramps. 25 minutes or so. Cleveland, man on screen, absolutely sensational. That left-footed strike really was a thunderbolt, and he followed that up with a cross-come shot arrowed into the far corner. This Group D action concludes here, live on the AIFF YouTube channel, Karbi Live and Sportvote Live. 3 avenues where you can catch the I-League 3. Here's Robinson now. Straight forward. Cornelius having all the time and space in the world to pick his pass, and it's been intercepted. Can Bhuna FC have a rare foray forward? Clip pass. It's had to receive that. It's well defended. Substitute coming on after they scored the 4th. Harbamon Timung, number 4. Tasked with adding defensive solidity as Karbi Anglong Morningstar FC will look to keep the clean sheet here. Snuffs out the cross immediately. Touch forward. Strong challenge there. It looks to really win the ball back there, Kipchen. Really fighting for the cause here. Trying to win those second balls, as home side have done that on so many occasions. Home side just happy to pop the ball around from back to front here. No real trouble. Press is almost half-hearted here from Karbi Anglong Star FC's opponents here. Bhuna FC competed well in the first half, but in the second half, the home side just switching gears, been unstoppable. The scoreline doesn't really flatter them. That's a good ball. Again, down the left-hand side, the chase is on. Good defending. Ashwin taking corrective measures to find Shashi. Plays it forward under pressure. Lovely turn. Good attack this. The team in white. Robinson loses out. Lovely nutmeg. Now down the left-hand side. Good control. This is a brilliant move, this, from Bhuna FC. Can they force to go back? Good defensive organization from the home side. Immediately putting the pressure on. And they don't have the ball. Their off the ball work really has been special. It is such an underrated part of the game. Oh, that's just brilliant. Beautifully done. Then picks a tremendous pass down the left-hand side. Bearing down on goal. Goes for goal. It's a big, big save. Bittu had to be mindful of the near post. What a pick out that is. Kongse bends his run perfectly. Look to catch him out of the near post. Bittu just parries that away. It's a double substitution here before the corner will be taken for Bhuna FC, as Salman and Rehan get their opportunity on the pitch here for the final 20 minutes of normal time. Into the final 20 minutes of Group D action here, the I-League 3, Khasa Stadium in Dibu, Assam. Lovely work into midfield, strong challenge. Burst forward, looks to keep the ball in. Good last-ditch defending, managed to get the final touch. And Bhuna FC find a consolation goal to end their campaign here. They've shown that they can battle hard and compete, but when they've come up against the likes of Klasa FC and Karbi Anglong Morning Star FC, they've really been taught a football lesson almost. Just such is the quality of the teams here in the I-League 3. If you're not prepared, if you've come, feel that you're not good enough, you get found out against teams such as this. Group D getting two excellent representatives from Keno's Iberian Sports Association and Karbi Anglong Morning Star FC. Clip pass forward, Ragi making the run forward. Puts that away, looks to pick up the second ball, tries to go forward. Good defending just on the cover to make sure. Just having to cover a lot of ground. Corner kick here. Karbi Anglong Morning Star FC chasing goals here. This comes into the box. It's a towering header to get that away. Second ball should be the team in blue here. Lovely first time pass on the left hand side. Switch the gears, goes around the outside, ball into the box. It's not cleared away. To make it 6 is a brilliant block. And on the follow up, keeps his feet. Oh, brilliant! What a goal that is! Absolutely sensational. Again, the person from the bench making the difference. Mukesh Timung with a brilliant finish. It fell kindly to him, but to take that in that manner with that kind of pace and power, no chance for Bittu, who's been very good in goal, but he's been at the wrong end of a 6-0 here. Glorious strike this from Mukesh. Again, the footwork, the balance, and then the composure to pull the trigger. Magnificent goal. The subs bench making such an impact for the home side here. And it is 6-0. Inside, having fun on the pitch here. Brilliant work this from Cleveland. What a pick out that is. Down the left-hand side. Looks to chip in an interesting ball in and looks for a bit of contact. Again, Cleveland and Mukesh from midfield, the two substitutes, adding 3 goals. Already inflated goal tally. Karbi, Anglong, Morning Star FC really have put a marker, and other teams from the other groups will be looking at KNU Library and Sports Association and the home side, Karbi Anglong Morning Star FC, as two legitimate threats in the I-League here. Just giving that away. I-League 3 has been so competitive. We've seen excellent quality on display. A lot of the teams, we've seen real competition against teams with maybe not as good as players, but in terms of just competing and fighting for their badge. Into the final 15 minutes. Can't imagine too much time being added on for stoppages. 75 minutes on the clock. The game all but settled here. And it's really up to home side if they want to add to the goals. He's played that forward. Bhuna FC, and also the consolate fact that they're 6-0 down. Home side wanting to put on a show for their fans. It's exactly what they've received here. 6 goals and plenty of chances to add to the tally. They're filled up in goals, and even from the substitute bench, so devastating. Here's Kipjan, lovely turn and change of direction, plays it forward. And the first touch is just bobbled up, doesn't allow the control that he was looking for. Looking to clip that back to the keeper, as it's had not too much to do in this match. It's had to be part of the build-up on multiple occasions. Anything that's come into the box has been dealt with real professionalism and composure by the centre halves. The likes of Komilson and Ragi just give them the license to venture forward. Substitute loses out. Heavy touch, then Cornelius just steps in front and wins the ball quite comfortably. Here's Ragi venturing forward. Clever pass. Defender should be first to it, and he wins it quite comfortably. Now does he have options to pick a pass here? Down the left-hand side. Again, immediately being closed down. Good strength to hold off the challenge. Does brilliantly well. Cornelius in close attendance. Couple of step overs, looking to keep the ball. Down the left-hand side. This is a good move, this from Bhuna FC. Down the left-hand side. Looks to clip the ball into the box, but loses his footing. And it's harmlessly out for a goal kick. Again, they've huffed and puffed and tried to find a bit of quality in the opposition box, but just hasn't arrived for Bhuna FC this evening. 78 minutes on the clock. Home side still hungry for more here. They want to add the 7th, make no mistake about it. Down the left-hand side. Lovely touch around to hold off the challenge. Goes around the outside, chops in on his right. Brilliant work, outstanding skill. And it's good defending at the front stick. Make sure he got enough on it. It's rebounding awkwardly, and he manages to just boot that away. Monk just calmly deals with it. Cornelius just cleans up. in that midfield area. Likes of Cleveland and Mukesh having the time of their life, adding to goals. What a ball that is! Good defensive header. Timed his jump absolutely perfectly. Got the contact as well needed. I give it the throw in. A bit of a miscue there, but no harm done. Should be comfortably dealt with. Plenty of substitutes on here and has had no real effect in terms of any problems being created for the home side. System is so strong that players coming in and out of the team know exactly what they're supposed to do. Such a well-oiled, well-drilled machine. Here's Cornelius, the skipper, who's led the home side admirably throughout this tournament. Not just with his overall play, but his leadership skills as well. Brilliant work on the right-hand side. Can he cut the ball across? He's really fired that in. Edge of the box, strong challenge. He's still not cleared. Again, looking to turn on the afterburners here into the attack. Good, strong challenge. As the home side can build from the back once again. Casa Stadium, playing host to the Group D matches here in I-League 3. Lovely work forward. Looks to poke that forward. They want that seventh. Goes around the outside. Brilliant work. The final touch coming off the player. Will be a corner kick here for the home side. And not too many of those and decide to take it short. Pressure has been relentless. Homilson with the ball in. It's well defended. Casa Stadium here. Testament to incredible work done by the Karbi Anglong Sports Association. Special thanks to Dr. Tuliram Ronghang, Honorable President of the Association and the current Chief Executive Member of the Karbi Anglong Autonomous Council. Thank him for his unwavering support and leadership. His vision has been instrumental in creating such a fantastic sporting culture and infrastructure. A team that they can be proud of, the way they represent themselves on the pitch. Pitch the ball up beautifully down the left-hand side. With the speed through, good ball into the box. Defensive header is good enough. They should be able to clear. Taking no chance and just boots that away. Substitutes also enjoying plenty of touches. Here's Kongse, who's found himself yet again on the score sheet. Looking to increase the tempo on the right-hand side. Cutback is perfect. Looks for the back heel. That is an audacious attempt. It's on target. Not enough to beat the keeper from there. Also would like to acknowledge the contributions of Shri Ritesh Engi, Executive Member of the Water Resources and Tourism Department, and Dr. Pankaj Teron, General Secretary of the Karbi Anglong Sports Association. Their efforts invaluable in ensuring the success of this tournament. Through pass should be collected by the keeper. And the guidance of Dr. Tuliram Ronghang, the sports fraternity in Karbi Anglong is flourishing. Facilities here truly excellent, as we can see the home team benefiting from it. Encourage teams and clubs from across the nation to come and experience this firsthand. This is a fantastic opportunities for players and fans alike. So we are preparing the injury there for Mohan. Once again, like to thank so many people for the success of this I-League 3 here at the Casa Stadium in Deepu. A real testament. Incredible work done by the Karbi Anglong Sports Association. Special thanks to Dr. Tuliram Ronghang, the Honorable President of the Association and the current Chief Executive Member of the Karbi Anglong Autonomous Council. Thank him for his unwavering support and leadership. His vision has truly been instrumental in creating such a fantastic sporting infrastructure. Shwan takes the kick forward. We also will acknowledge contributions of Sri Ritesh Engi, Executive Member of the Water Resources and Tourism Department, and Dr. Pankaj Sairon, General Secretary of Karbi Anglong Sports Association. Brilliant work to defend that. Their efforts have been truly invaluable in ensuring the success of this tournament. Under the guidance of Dr. Tuliram Ronghang, the sports fraternity in Karbi Anglong really is flourishing with a team that can be really proud about. Entering the final 5 minutes here of Group D, the conclusion all but settled here. KNU Library and Sports Association finishing top of Group D, and they'll be followed into the next stage by Karbi Anglong Morning Star FC with a commanding 6-0 victory. Still into the final 5 minutes, and they have time here to add goals. It's been a chastening evening for Bhuna FC, who competed well in the first half, but no match in the second. FC trying to launch a bit of an attack. Lovely skill with the 360. Decides to pull the trigger. The shot not matching the skill there. Final 5 minutes. The home side thoroughly entertained. Into midfield, the defender should be first. They win the second ball though. Here's Ragi. Can't imagine too much time added on for injuries or stoppages. Karbi Anglong Morning Star FC are both feet into the next round. Loose giveaway there in midfield. The clean sheet still in jeopardy though. It's a lovely pass towards the left-hand side. He has an opportunity to keep this. He's onside. Looks for goal himself. He just slices across the ball. Does really well to try and keep that in play. There was an opportunity. There was an overload at both players converging towards the same ball. He needs to really drop down. He did well. Decided to have a shot himself. Clean sheet still prevailed and preserved for the home side. Cornelius finding the pass into midfield. Lovely one-touch play, now spoon forward. Here's Komelson. All adventure, all action play down the left-hand side. Brilliant skill. Cutback is perfect. Chops goal to make it 7! Wow, what a finish that is. Such a smooth move. Again, they know their roles. They know their duties. The passing is so accurate, and another substitute finds himself on the score sheet. It has been the substitute show in the second half. It's Rajdan, the second half substitute, with an emphatic finish. Again, the skill move on the outside to pick the cutback was perfect. Look about that. Look at one touch to get it out of his feet. Another to beat the defender, and the keeper rooted to his spot. Lovely cutback. Look at this. Composed feet. And a tremendous finish to make it 7-0 to the home side. Heading into the final 2 minutes of normal time. The all but settled as we head to the final knockings. It has been an absolute pleasure watching these Group D games in the I-League 3. We're seeing one of the standout teams in full flow here. Here's Kongsai on the right-hand side. Ball into the box. It's a devilish ball in, hit with real pace. Just too much. Try and find his compatriot. Cornelius once again just cleans up in midfield. into the final 90 seconds of the match. Truly has been the substitute show in the second half. Cleveland adding 2, Kesh adding 1, and Rajdan, the latest of the goal scorers. What a ball, what a touch that is from Ragi. Brings it under control. It's Ragi! Wow! That is the pick of the bunch. And it is from the right back, who chopped in on his left foot and curls in the most beautiful shots into the top corner. Brilliant, absolutely brilliant. The touch was exquisite. He got enough on it, chops in on his left foot, leaves the defender on his backside, and then curls in an absolute peach. Look at this, right into the corner, and it caps off a perfect team display. Bitu's had so many saves to make in the first half, but everything towards him in the second has turned to gold. The home fans absolutely ecstatic, and why not? They have been treated to a show here. 8 goals for the home side as they march on to the next round in the I-League 3. Heavy touch just to take that away as we're into stoppage time here. 4 minutes of added on time has been added on by the fourth official. Bit cruel there for Bhuna FC, who've had a chastening evening up against the home side, who've really been on it, scoring 7 goals in the second half. That's a clever turn. They're coming for more here. A good through pass. The defender should be favoured. And the last touch coming off the attacker and should be out for a goal kick. One boots it forward. It's taken immediately. Can Bhuna FC try and register at least a shot on target before the final whistle? Clip forward, well defended for Karbi Anglong Morningstar FC. As much as they've filled their boots in terms of scoring goals, they'll want to preserve the clean sheet. It's Cornelius. Fitting that he gets the most touches here. Kongse playing in midfield now, trying to create problems down the left-hand side. He'll do well to keep the ball into the play. He's got support at the edge of the box to try to drag that back. Lovely skill. Cutback is good. Bito does well enough. Look at the work off the ball there from Ragi. Even though they're 8-0 up, hounding back to win back possession. Fantastic appetite for the game here. So into the final 2 minutes. Put it forward. In the rare first and second ball there, Bhuna FC. For the combination play, they lost the ball out. Scoop forward. Good strength shown off to evade the challenge. Now waiting to release the pass. Decides against it. Takes the long route. Brilliant skill. Looks to thread in the most delicate of passes. Here's Cornelius. Still trying to pick the lock. And he's lost out there, Kongse. Rare overload here for Bhuna FC. Can venture forward, trying to go around the outside. Look at the work off the ball. Sensational. Knew that here was a bit of an overload. Just gets himself in front. And then just shields the ball and wins the free kick. It's going to the final 45 seconds. A thorough, commanding performance from Karbi Anglong Morningstar FC as their Group D comes to a conclusion with the most emphatic of wins. Bhuna FC will conclude their Group D. here in the I-League with just a solitary point. Has been a learning experience for them, coming up against some really quality opposition. They've done well to reach the group stages of the I-League 3. There's so many teams vying for a spot in this tournament here. Final few touches. Then looks to sling this forward. Final opportunity here for Bhuna FC to try and register a shot. Lovely skill. Comilson giving absolutely no change. They play out the back with real comfort and ease here. Brilliantly done. Total performance from back to front. Really be pleased. And the referee blows the full-time whistle to bring the conclusion down to Group D. And we have seen a game with full of goals as it's Karbi Anglong Morning Star FC join Kinu Library and Sports Association as the two teams that advance from Group D. A commanding, thorough performance from the home side with full entertainment and value to the home side and their fans. They have put in the most complete performance from back to front. First half was close as Bhuna FC competed well. It was 1-0 at halftime, and in the second half it was the substitute show. Mukesh, Rajdan, and the pick of the bunch. The final goal from Ragi on his left foot. A delicious curler to add the cherry on top of very tasty cake. Statistics all in favor of the home side. Possession well over 70%, 16 shots, scoring with 8 of them. That's a 50% efficiency rate in front of goal. 3 corners and substitutes made from both teams. That is full time here, and the conclusion here from the Casa Stadium as the conclusion of Group D comes to here. It's Bhuna FC 0, Karbi Anglong Morning Star FC 8. This is me, Suraj Chandrasekharan, who's been your commentator this evening. And for Group D, it's been an absolute pleasure to commentate on these games. You've seen fantastic action from these 5 teams. As we will see Karbi Anglong Morning Star FC join Kinyo Library and Sports Association as the 2 teams into the next round. Fantastic action, amazing support, and we thank all the viewers for their kind viewership and support throughout this Group D action. This is me, Suraj, signing off. Have a wonderful evening, guys.
would like to request all the match officials of this I-League 3 Group D matches to please come over. We are going to have a small presentation on behalf of Karbi Anglong Sports Association. So, to do the honor